we just saw how to conduct a penetration vulnerability assessment on a Windows platform. So like suppose if you are a fan of open source softwares and you wanted to conduct a vulnerability assessment with the use of an open source application on a software. So in that scenario, what you can do is just you can use an open source software, that is Weave, that is Web Application Attack and Audit Framework, for conducting any vulnerability assessment on any web application. So here right now I'm using a Backtrack distro, and I just need to go to my application part, and in application part what I can see is there's a Kali, and there you need to go to exploitation tools, then you need to go to your web application, and then you need to go to the vulnerability assessment scanner, and here you can figure out, here there is Weave. You just click onto this, or you can just create an icon like this, what I just created onto my desktop, like Weave. Here it is. And once you click onto the icon, you will see like it's just opening up. Take a little time. Yeah, here is Weave. It's Web Application Attack and Audit Framework. It's a complete open source software, so you do not need to pay a single penny to use it. So for all those people out there who are a great fan of open source web application, they can use it for. It's really nice and simple intuitive interface which helps you to conduct a really nice vulnerability assessment onto your website. So here you can see this is have different sections, like here is the target, here where you can put the name of any website you wanted to conduct a vulnerability assessment. Any website, like as I told you in previous video, like xyz.com or yahoo.com or google.com. Here what you can do is choose OWASP top 10, that is your open web application security project top 10 attack vectors that are like figured out by OWASP every alternate years, or after 2 years or 3 years. They have conduct assessment around the world on different web application, like what are the most critical web application attack vectors are vulnerable to, and then they categorize into top 10 category. So yeah, so if I wanted to scan my website, or if I wanted to conduct assessment on a web application based on OWASP top 10, so what I can do is on the left hand side of the pane I can choose this OWASP top 10. Here if I'll see onto the other hand side, there is like different sections like audit, authorization, brute force discovery, evasion, grep, and bangle. So some of the things which you are not familiar with, so what I suggest you to don't do it and touch it. Just put it onto a default mode, or what you can do is just check it or uncheck it like this. If you check it, so this is what you are going to do it, and just check it or uncheck it. Yeah, so as I told you, if you are not familiar with any of these things, so don't play with it. You just put it onto a default mode, and here just what you need to do is just put a name of the website. Like suppose I'm just putting here the name of any website. So here I just put a name of the website, and on the right hand side you can see a start icon. So once you click on start icon, it will start the vulnerability assessment of your website. So let's start with it. Yeah, so just click onto your start icon. I just put in the name of the website on the target section and just start. Yeah, so once I started the vulnerability assessment on Weave, it will start scanning the whole website. It will take a couple of minutes or maybe more than that. And here you can see different tabs like logs, results, and exploits. So in logs I can see the different logs that you're going to create, and that is the current scanning which is going to take place or happening onto my website. And here I can see the results. In results I have again different sections like KB browser URL and request response navigator. So what I can do is just once the scanning has got started, I can go to the results section and I can see what are the different vulnerabilities and information that got just fetch it out from my website, and on which different attack vectors my web application is vulnerable to, and I can see what are the different web application attack vectors are running right on my website, whether my website is vulnerable to cross-site scripting attack, or whether my website is vulnerable to cross-site request forgery attack, or whether my web application vector to directed traversal attack, or so forth. So now when you can see onto your screen, it just started, and there you can see a really nice timeline onto your screen, and it just started the scanning of my website. And here in the result section, if you click onto the result section, you can see like there are different subcategories, or there's an icon. You can, if you click onto it, it'll give you a drop down menu, and here it really, then again you can click onto it, you'll again another drop down menu. If you click onto this section on the right hand side, you can see a detailed overview of the which specific attack, or the thing that he figured it out. You can see the response header as well on in the lower part of the right hand side in a box. So in this pane, you can see whether your website is vulnerable to different attack vectors or not. Here you can see the information about your website. If you click onto the exploit part, here you can see the different exploitation. So for now, you're not able to figure out anything. So in this way, you can see. So once the scan is completed, you can see the complete result in the result tab, and you're able to figure out whether your website is vulnerable to any specific hacking or cracking technique, hacking or cracking attack vector or not, whether your website is vulnerable to any specific web application attack vector or not. So in this way, you can access the security of your website. This is the best part you can do with Weave. So the best part is that this is open source, and you do not need to pay to use it. So this is about Weave, and this is the way you can do the assessment of your website. So I'm going to stop it now. Yeah, so I just stopped it, and yeah, so this is about vulnerability assessment. Thank you.